What is up? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful evening, back with some more Resident Evil 4 content for you. And well, what a difference a day makes is we had a state of play, and there wasn't any real confirmation that Resident Evil 4 Remake would show up in any form, but it did. And not only that, it dropped a really excellent and awesome trailer. And honestly, if it wasn't for that Resident Evil 4 trailer, that might have been one of the worst state of plays I've ever seen, or for anything. But less on that and more about Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm basically going to go over a list of not every single solitary detail we see in there, because we'd be here forever, but just the things that stood out to me. And well, let's jump right into it. I think one of the first things that I really like seeing in this trailer is the Las Plagas forms. You know, the Type A, B, and C, especially the B and C. But man, they look so good, especially the one that tries to swallow your head whole and bite it off. Looks like you can maybe counter that with a knife if you have it on you. And then you have the one that's like a spider like one that seemingly now latches onto a back and uses it like piggybacks on the other ganados and stuff. It's just like, damn, that it just looks so grotesque and so cool. I love it. I've heard someone mention if there was going to be body armor in this game, and lo and behold, I look down by the health meter and I see it looks like a body armor symbol. So yeah, body armor seemingly coming back, so that's great. Another detail I noticed in the trailer is the ducking really is going to be really helpful, as they have a scene where one of the cultists throws their scythe and Leon ducks out of the way. So ducking, not just a stealth mechanic, but also a mechanic to dodge some things, so that's going to be really cool. The Bella sisters seemingly return, or the Chainsaw sisters, however you want to call them. That was an enemy I heard a while back say they were seemingly cut, but you know, that's why I can't believe all the rumors here online. But seemingly their return. The suplex. Oh god, I thought they were going to get rid of the suplex. I know they had the kick, but oh my god, there is nothing more satisfying than grabbing a Ganado, cultist, or whoever, and German suplexing them on the stairwell and busting open their head. That is one of the coolest things you'll ever do. The Ashley segment, it looks like she's going to have a segment where she has a flashlight and she's going to be going more of a stealth segment. So wonder if it's going to be added on or remodeled, but it looks pretty cool. And someone had a good eye to point out that it looks like one of those armored knights in the background behind the bookshelf that she's shining the light on, but that should be cool. Mike, we don't see him, but you know, we see the chopper, and maybe he will finally tell us where that good bar is, and hopefully before he dies, or maybe he might not, you never know. The Garradors are back, and you know, they're another unique, cool enemy, and they're looking as cool and violent as ever. We got the Novistadors, and another enemy, ironic, I heard that wasn't going to be in the game cut, but we saw one, so once again, you can't always believe what you hear on the internet. Then we get to Krauser, and ironically enough, I made a video the same day talking about how I wonder they're going to do the boss fight with Krauser, and we not only got to see Krauser, we actually got to see a little bit of the fight, or at least the first encounter of the fight. And it looks like you're going to have to use the knife a lot to parry him, but it's not a cutscene, it's really happening in real time, and that's awesome. I cannot wait to see what to do with Krauser, but that's something to look forward to. We also have probably the biggest thing that I noticed in this whole trailer is just Luis himself. Now, I know he's had a bigger role, but I didn't know he was going to be like this. And what I mean by bigger role is he's literally in this trailer a lot, but not just in segments we know of, because in the original game, he kind of just showed up and then left, showed up and left. The only time he really was with you is in the cabin fight, but in this trailer, he's with you a lot. Like, and not just like in segments, but it looks like he's going to be teaming up with you a lot. Like, they had segments where he was doing a combo move when you were fighting one of the Bella sister chainsaw people. He's in the cart area where you're riding on the cart in the mines. He was in the double El Gigante fight, which we saw that too, which is cool. And you gotta remember, when he died in the original one, it was very early on in the castle, so all this stuff is after that, so it makes you wonder if he's gonna make it all the way to at least the island. But someone had a good eye, and once again, in the trailer, when Leon first encounters Krauser or sees him, when you don't see him from his point of view, you just hear his voice. There's a dude on the ground that looks like Luis and has a bunch of knives in his back, and I wondered if that's how he meets his end, or at the very least gets to the island before he meets his end. As this are just strange. It could be someone else, we don't know, but someone pointed out, and I was like, that's a good idea. I didn't even notice that, but yeah, the whole Luis thing and the dynamic really is cool and definitely going to be very entertaining and fascinating. And we also have mercenary mode coming back real at the end, and a lot of people said that might be cut or done or whatnot, but it's going to be in the game. We don't know anything else about it. And also the last thing we saw was a special demo, which I think we all kind of knew a demo was coming, just didn't give a release date, but a special demo is coming very soon, so that's something to look forward to. The only two things I can think of in my mind the thing didn't show off. One, ironically enough, I'm happy it didn't, because as I've been kind of busy today, I've released a lot of small little videos, but I made a video talking about my favorite creature of all time, Resident Evil, the Regenerator, and I said, please Capcom, do not show off the Regenerator. I don't want to see him. Just don't do them in any marketing or any trailers. Just wait till we play the game. I just want to see him for the first time this remake in the game, and they didn't do that, so kudos for Capcom for now, but they still could do it later on. That was one thing we didn't see, so I'm happy for that. The other thing we didn't see a lot of, and I'm a little upset about, is Ada. My all-time favorite character, Ada. We only saw a second of her, and she's mysterious. In a lot of these trailers and stuff, we still don't really know too much about how much of a big presence she's going to have. Like, I've heard her role is going to be big, but we've seen so little of her, so it makes you a little worried, especially not just for her role in the game, but just for the whole separate ways and assignment Ada. But maybe I'll talk about that in another video. But overall, I mean, if you weren't excited, I don't know how else you can get more excited other than the game coming out right now, but I love the trailer and I cannot wait to play this in about a month. But let me know what you guys think. Did this trailer get you more excited, or were you already overexcited? Let me know what you liked the most in the latest trailer, and hopefully I can see you guys back on the next video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope to see you all later. Peace.